Joe Vasta grew up in Little Croton-on-the-Hudson, just north of New York City, with 8 siblings, including 6 brothers. As children of a World War II veteran and construction company owner, you can imagine 6 boys playing sports and working together. Joe credits the shared aspirations and experiences for helping him make lacrosse his sport.
In middle school, I played baseball and lacrosse, and it was a tough decision in high school because I love baseball, but you got to make a decision because lacrosse and baseball are both spring sports. So I have older brothers that played baseball and older brothers that played lacrosse, and I chose to go the lacrosse route. Looking back, I think it was a good choice for me. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was a lot of fun. The thing about lacrosse that's so unique from other sports, they used to call it the fastest sport on 2 feet because there was so much going on. It moved faster than soccer. You did stuff, like hockey where you're behind the cage, and like basketball where you picks and rolls, and it just combined so many other sports.
Vasta soon made a name for himself, being named All-Section in high school, and not wanting to burden his parents, he looked for scholarship opportunities. His brother had played lacrosse at West Point, and while the Black Knights were closer to home, Joe decided to take a chance at the Air Force Academy's prep school. It was there that he sprung up 3 inches and gained 25 pounds. Then came another large change his freshman year.
Coach Stevens moved me over to attack, and that changed my whole game. It was a whole different opportunity there. And I started all 4 years. My freshman year, it was unique to be a freshman on the varsity. They only had, I think, 2 or 3 of us on the team at the time. And to start, I think I was the only starter as a freshman.
The move to attack paid off that year and throughout his career. Vasta became the Academy's all-time leader in points, and those are evenly divided. 173 goals, 170 assists. He's the 5th leading point scorer in NCAA history at 6.13 points per game. His assist mark still stands in the school record book, and he twice doled out 10 helpers in a game, still 4th best in NCAA history.
When I was playing at the Academy, I knew I was in the top ranks in the NCAA, but it's a team sport. You want to win, and we had a really good team. We didn't compete as well back east because we didn't travel as much. But when we did play teams, we would trounce everybody out west and then go back east and try to compete. My name still shows up on ESPN now and again because I'm in the top 10. But it's good to see these young guys score as much as they do and play as many games as they do and see the sport grow. It's very exciting. I scored a lot of goals, had a lot of assists, but to be honest, I got to put a lot of that on my teammates. There's no way I could have gotten where I got without the help and the influence from all those guys over the years.
After graduating, Vasta spent 14 years on active duty as an instructor and then fighter pilot, plus another 8 years in the reserves. He says his experience on the field in lacrosse enhanced his ability to lead fighting squadrons.
When you're a flight lead and you've got guys on your wing and you're going into a combat zone, you need to have your act together, and you need to be able to direct guys, yet listen to what's going on and react. And it's definitely a correlation. There's no doubt about it. I remember talking to my son and his teammates and telling them, if you guys love the sport of lacrosse, you will love being a fighter pilot.
22 years in the Air Force is quite remarkable for someone who made their first flight on an airplane coming to the prep school from New York. Joe credits his parents for their faith and encouraging words that got him through it all.
They would always say, you can do it, man. Just keep moving forward, take it a little bit at a time. And that has served me well. It really has. Because if you think it's great to have goals, but if you can be overwhelmed with what can happen in the future, if you just take it one step at a time, deal with the issues right at hand, do your best you can at what you're doing right then, things tend to work out. I've been very blessed on that account.